First the news today. Jack Grealish didn't train. How is he?
Yeah, no, Jack's good. I think it's one of them where they're just managing him a little bit. Obviously, he didn't play too much kind of the back end of the season. So, like always in this tournament, sometimes you just need to manage certain players, and that's all it is with Jack. So I'm sure he'll be there tomorrow.
You hit the post with the difference at the weekend. Any damage?
No, I'm good. Thankfully, got my face out of the way, so I just took one on the kind of in the ribs, but I'm all good. I'm all ready to go.
You've had 48 hours to reflect on the Croatia game. What's been the message from the manager?
Yeah, no, I think there was a lot of positives to take. I think Croatia are a very good side, good experienced side, but I thought we managed the game well. I thought we moved it well. There were spells, obviously Croatia had the ball, but in all we controlled the game pretty good. So obviously focus is now onto the Scotland game. It's always nice to win, but obviously in tournaments you have to go on to the next one, and that's what we're focused on now.
What did you make of Scotland's performance, beaten by the Czech Republic?
Yeah, to be honest, I thought Scotland played quite well. They had a few chances. Obviously their keeper, the Czech keeper, made some great saves. And obviously they scored one from 50 yards, which kind of changed the game a little bit. But no, Scotland were good. Obviously we'll be looking at that game and assessing that game and seeing the things that we can exploit and do well. But all in all, we're ready for a tough game.
Patrick Schick's goal from the halfway line, in a word?
Unbelievable, yeah. To see the keeper off his line is one thing, but then to be able to put it in the back of the net's another. So probably the goal of the tournament. That would be a hard one to beat.
You're being kind because you've done the same.
Yeah, no,
haven't you? Yeah, a very, very similar goal.
Yeah, no. Every now and then I'll look for that one. Obviously, the keepers nowadays like to kind of play as sweepers almost, waiting for that ball in behind. So if there's a quick ricochet or a quick opening, I like to try and look for that one. But you never know. We might get another one this tournament.
The manager said it was good news that Raheem Sterling scored the decisive goal because England need to rely less on you in key games. Is that the way you see it?
Yeah, I was really happy for Raz. I think if we're going to win this tournament, if we're going to go far in this tournament, we need everyone doing well, everyone scoring, getting assists. Clean sheets are very important, which is what we got. So for me, like I say, in the whole squad, I want everyone playing well and scoring goals or affecting the game. And Raz done a great finish on the weekend.
Raheem Sterling says he's never felt the competition for places to be so intense in the attacking areas. Do you feel that way?
Absolutely, yeah. You can see it day in, day out in the training. Everyone just wants to play, and that's a great thing.
But you're undroppable, aren't you? You're the first name on the team sheet.
You'd have to ask Gareth that, but I never look at it that way. I've always been someone that we've got great competition for places. Dominic's come in and done great. And for me, it's just about training the way I train every day. Try and be the best, try and improve every day. And when I play, try and give my best for the team. And I think that's what everyone's doing at the moment. And I'm sure there'll be rotation amongst all the players in this tournament. And everyone's just ready for the chance to try and make an impact.
So you might start a game on the bench?
Well, that's not my decision. Obviously, I'll train as hard as I can to play. And that's the aim, and to try and lead the boys out and try and win the games.
Only once before has this fixture happened at a tournament, Euro 96. Are you a believer in looking back for inspiration?
Well, I think that's such a good game in the history of English football. Obviously, Gazza's goal was one of the greatest goals I think an Englishman's ever scored in a European competition. So, there's obviously nice memories to take from that. But obviously for us, we just need to focus on this one. We're expecting a tough game against a good side. So that's all we can do.
Have you had any contact with Christian Eriksen?
So I texted him, but I haven't got a response yet. Obviously, I think he's going under some tests. My wife managed to speak to his wife, and she said obviously they're doing okay. They're just going through the checks. Obviously, it was a scary time for him and his family as well. It was dreadful to watch. So. I just like I said on the weekend, I'm just wishing him all the best and his family all the best, and hopefully he makes a speedy recovery.
It won't change your hunger to do well, to win, but does something like that balance things in a good way? Yeah,
I think sometimes obviously we take things for granted, and we take football for granted and life for granted, and that was a reminder that things can be taken away so quickly. And like we said, it was a dreadful thing to watch and experience. But for us, it's just about enjoying it, enjoying this experience, enjoying this tournament, going out there with no fear. And obviously we want to win. We're all winners. We're all passionate to win. But just express yourself and enjoy the occasion, because it don't come around too often.
And because you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, and that was the prime example on the weekend. So yeah, we've got a great squad here.